Welcome back then to the Tribute Liveries League Round 2 Race 1 Nurburgring. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Buzzing out in front from Dasman, then it's Wes Crankshaw and Callan, followed by Phil Pittard. Mikus having to retire due to the ill health of his father. We wish him all the best. 3 new drivers at the back, Buzzing Jr., Martyn O'Hara and Will Cotterill. 2 kart racers in there then. So let's take a look at the grid, a reverse grid of the championship. Tommy Brooksworth out in front, then Kent, then Luigi, followed by Floyd, Mero and Ash Vinnie round off the top 6. Your commentators, my good self, and F1 legend Stewie Jackart. And it's lights away! Ooh, little Buzzing Jr. got a good start at the back, but look at the front. Luigi stormed us ahead of Tommy Brooksworth, the 6 abreast as they head into the first turn then. Just taking a look at Kireth trying to get up the inside. Oh, and he's come together with Callan in the Zip US livery, and so has Will Cotterill in the white and red Send It livery. So we're with Luigi. Oh, Luigi, watch it. Those tyres are very, very cold. Very cold indeed. As they head off then, it's Luigi chased by Ash Vinnie. Buzzin has got himself up to 3rd, but he's been pushed by Floyd in the black Memorex Butty livery then. Into the left-hander and onto the grass. Oh, and he's taken to the grass on the side. He's hit. Ash Vinnie. Oh dear, he's hit. Someone else is hit. Buzzing as well. He's going to have to pull over and get that place back to Ash Vinnie. Look at them going by. There's Ash Vinnie in the background in the orange Zip Hermatite. Disaster Luigi, you said you wouldn't scratch that paintwork for Tim Norwood. Fat chance, said Steve Cowell, and he was right. Buzzing then, out in front. He's being chased by Floyd in the black Memorex livery. Then it's Mero in the Zip BP. And little Buzzing Jr. has got himself up to, I think, 5th place behind Dasman. That's quite an achievement because he came through, I think, from about 13th on the grid then. Buzzing, Floyd, Mero, Dasman, Buzzing Jr. Oh, Dasman's taken to the gravel and Buzzing Jr.'s followed his line. Oh, disaster. We'll talk about disaster. We've got Kent there having his normal gear selection problem. Let's hope he fixes that one because the rest of the field have just gone past. And we take a look here as Floyd goes up the inside of Buzzing, but he's not made the chicane. Now he'll have to get that place back, but it doesn't look as if he's making any attempt to do so. He's very wild through the right-hander. I think he's going to run wide and Buzzing will take that back. It wasn't so much handed back as taken away from Floyd there. He wants to watch that. The stewards will be after him. There's a little bit of an altercation behind the leading 4 as we see Martyn O'Hara in the white and blue Send It livery just getting around Buzzing Jr. as they head into the very tight right-hander, and I think Kireth might get up the inside of the 12-year-old. Now, he hasn't raced on GT Sport for a good 12 months, and he's on a controller. He used to use a wheel, but he's gone back to a pad for now. Let's see how he gets on. Meanwhile, Mero is out in front now, ahead of Buzzing, and Dasman is all over Floyd in the gold Zip livery. Mero through there nicely. He's been chased by Buzzing. Then it's Floyd. Dasman drinking. I don't think Dasman's going to try and put one up the inside of Floyd here as we go on board with him then. Brake hard for the right-hander. Dasman will take the very, very tight line, then come out wide, and I think he's got him. Yep, you can just see him in the side mirror then. So Dasman moves up to 3rd place. And as we look ahead, we can see that Buzzing is all over Mario like a bad rash. At the moment, he's having a look at the inside, but there's not quite enough room to send one there. Buzzing's quite quick through the right-hander here, but Mario seems to have taken an excellent line. So it's Mario, then it's Buzzing, then Dasman. Thanks, Stewie. Mero out in front then. Buzzing seems to be closing on him, and Dasman also. These 3 slightly pulling away from Floyd in 4th place. Mero just ghosting a little bit there. That's because he's carrying a little time penalty for possibly cutting the corner, and Buzzing's going to try and send it round the outside here. And that is a nice move, but of course Mero will get the benefit of the toe. This little Buzzing Jr., I think he's back in 7th place, just ahead of Martyn O'Hara there in the white and blue Send It livery. So Martyn will be getting the benefit of the toe on the 12-year-old as they go down the straight. And we can see that Ash and Luigi are back together again. Let's hope there's no more scratch paintwork for Tim Norwood. Ash, I think, is going to try and put it up the inside at turn 1 here. And that's a nice move. And you notice how early John Ash Vinny was on the throttle then. Meanwhile, out front, it is buzzing, and he's opened up a little bit of a gap to Mauro then as Floyd has got past Dazman. Dazman demoted to 4th as it stands at the moment. Back in 5th, trying to keep up with the front 4 is Wes Crankshaw in the beautiful Zip Hines livery then. Meanwhile, buzzing out in front. He could do with another win. That would make win number 3, of course, as Dazman sends it ready outside of Floyd. Is he going to keep it as they head towards the left-hander? I think he will as they head up their hill there. Floyd having to tuck in behind, buzzing out in front. Then it's Mauro, then it's Dazman, then it's Floyd in the black Memorex livery. Buzzing Junior then. He's opened up a little bit of a gap to those chasing. That is Phil Pittard, who's got past Martyn O'Hara with Kireth in the Gartmore just up behind him then. And we were saying about Buzzin Junior hasn't been on GT Sport for 12 months. He was doing really well, but he's flat out with World Cubing competitions as Floyd tries to send it up the inside of Dazman. Dazman not having that one at all, and Floyd drops back in front of the pouncing Mauro as they head into the next lap. Thank you, Stewie. So it is Buzzin Junior. Oh, Phil Pittard's trying to get up the inside of him. I think there was a little bit of a contact between the two, and little Buzzin Junior goes wide, but he's trying to tuck into the slipstream, but Kireth is just too close behind, so he's not quite got room to put it in between. He's staying outside. We're on board with the 12-year-old then as they head into turn 1. A little bit of contact between himself and Phil Pittard, nothing too extreme, and Kireth managed to slip through between the two of them then. So Kireth in the black Dartmoor goes through, and little Buzzin Junior said, you shouldn't be running that wide, I'm taking that room, thank you very much. And Phil Pittard goes up the inside of him at the same time, gives him a bit of a knock, so the youngster gives him a bit of a knock back. Well, you know, tit for tat kind of driving, it does slow you down. I wouldn't be surprised if Ash Vinny doesn't jump on the back of these lot here as we see Buzzin Junior try to go up the inside. There is a bit more contact, it's a bit rough and ready, but out in front then, Buzzin. He's got a good gap to Dazman behind, but I can't tell you that Dazman is fastest man on circuit. He was a whole second quicker than Buzzin on the last lap, as I think Mauro just got up the inside. Oh, no, he didn't. No, must have lost some time there. Floyd still in 3rd, Mauro in 4th, and just behind Wes Crankshaw, still trying to get on the back of the front 4 then as they head up towards the chicane. As we take a look back at 5th place, that is Phil Pittard being chased by Kireth in the black Dartmoor. Then it's Ash Vinny, then Martyn O'Hara, I beg your pardon, being pushed by Luigi quite hard, and little TG Buzzin Junior. There's a bit of a coming together between him and Luigi, and that allows Callan to slip through, and Callan's carrying some sort of speed. I think he's going to take Martyn O'Hara up the inside here. Oh, yep, takes Martyn O'Hara. He's in the white and blue Send It livery. Martyn O'Hara is, of course, a kart racer from the Retro Racer series, as we see. I think he's going to have another go at Callan down the main straight. Didn't get to see that as Phil Pittard is still trying to hold off Kireth behind him, and that's allowing Ash Vinny to close on the two of them then. Brake hard into the left-hand and try and keep it tight, and you can see Ash Vinny's got a beautiful line through there, and Kireth's getting ever closer. He's going to get a tow along here. Luigi just going through with Buzzin Junior behind him. There's Martyn O'Hara. I think he's back in 8th place now. Then it's Luigi, then it is Buzzin Junior in the white Kodak livery. Yes, that's a copy of Dad Buzzin's livery. Of course, his livery is yellow. That's the Tim Parrott livery, and I can tell you that Dazman is keeping those very fast laps up. It's coming up to the last lap now, and I think he's going to catch Buzzin by the end of this final lap. I don't think you're wrong, Stewie, because Dazman again is fastest man on circuit. He just set another lap record for himself around here. Then Buzzin goes through. Ooh, Dazman takes a little bit of grass but just holds it. Don't think he's going to lose out too much there as Floyd goes through in third. Then it's Mara and the Zip PP. Then it is Wes Crankshaw, again one of the kart racers in this Tribute Liveries League. Then there he is in the black Zip Heinz livery, heading towards turn 1. Hard on the brakes, take a tight line but not too tight. Hard on the top. If we look back at Martyn O'Hara, he's chasing after Callan in the Zip US livery. He's got Luigi breathing all over the back of him. Let's hope there's no comings together there, otherwise Tim Norwood is going to be into a really, really expensive repair bill. Martyn O'Hara goes a little bit wide there, didn't get to see whether he kept it or not, but Dazman is really, really closing onto the back of Buzzin there. You can see just how close he's getting. He's going to get the benefit of a toe down here as well, I think, and this particular set of corners is Dazman's favourite. He's going to take it tight up the inside here, early on the throttle. You can see him closing up on Buzzin, and I really think he's got a chance to take the win here before the end of this race, before the end of this final lap, I should say. Haha, made a cock up there, didn't you, son? When I do that, you take the Michael. Yep, leave it, Shuey. Dazman has closed right up on Buzzin now. Oh, this is getting very, very interesting. He's got a really good chance of taking him down this black straight. Oh, and he's just run a little bit wide, and I think that might have blown his chances as Buzzin heads off into the distance. Yep, I think Dazman's lost too much speed, and Buzzin stands a very good chance of making this his third win. It's into the chicane then, the left-hander to the right-hander, and then it's just one corner to go. Dazman's very quick through there, quickest I've ever seen him go through. The Buzzin is taking this very gingerly. He wants his win, no mistakes on the last corner. It is going to be Buzzin who takes his third win then from Dazman. Pity he just went off there. I would have liked to have seen them battle it out. Maro comes through in third. Then it's Floyd in the black Memorex. Then it's Wes Crankshaw. Kireth is going to finish 6th. Then it's going to be Phil Pittard, closely followed by Ash and Callan and Luigi in the Motor 7. Buzzin then takes the win, the third win in the championship. Please do join us for the next race. It is going to be a reverse grid of the finishing positions here, and I promise you that one's a corker.